The communication system serves as the vehicle by which an organization is embedded in its environment. It keeps the members of the organization informed about the internal and external happenings, which are relevant and of interest to the organization. Broadly, all business communication can be divided into 5 types of informations. One is statutory information, which either the government gives us, or from other legal bodies, which have to be conveyed to all the employees. For example, their service agreements, the tax related informations, these have to be conveyed to all the employees. Regular work situation, saying where are we as far as targets are concerned and where do we need to go. What is the current situation in the organization? This could be a classic example of a regular work situation. Major policy or operation change information. If the product is not going to be produced in this fashion and there's a new machinery which is going to be used, or the introduction of IT into a company, these are major changes and these are policy decisions which need to be conveyed to all. Information bulletin. Information bulletin in general gives general news about what is happening in the organization. It can also have some personal news like birthdays of employees, or it could be some general happenings as far as the company is concerned. Communication by expectancy. There could be some situations in the company where to build in certain expectation or to manage certain expectations, a certain level of communication needs to happen. A sensitive situation could be a severance decision that has to be taken. In that case, the employee needs to be prepared so that he can handle and face the situation well. Importance of communication in management. Some important functions of managing are forecasting. A classic example is sales forecast, where a company at the beginning of the year will forecast its sales, based on which the next exercise happens on planning. How do I achieve the sales forecast that I have planned for the year? Hence, a budgeting exercise may happen. Organizing. Now that I have a planning exercise done, how do I organize my people so that the budgets are achieved? Instructing. Now that I know how I'm going to achieve my budgets, I give instructions to the team as to how I'm going to work towards achieving those objectives. Coordinating. Now that we have a plan and now that we have an instruction, coordinating the entire effort so that it works towards a common goal. Controlling. Are things happening the way it should be happening? If not, what are the contingency measures that I need to take? The controlling function helps me to do that. Why do managers need communication skills? Unless effective communication happens, the role of the managers will not be effective at all. Hence, they need to have good interpersonal skills because they play that role. They should be able to get along with their peers, their subordinates and their bosses. Hence, interpersonal communication is critical. Informational role. They are playing the role of a manager. A manager normally manages. To manage, we need information. So they should be able to get information, interpret information and give information the way it is sought for. Decision role. Based on the information, the manager should be able to take the right decision so that the company objectives are met. Let's look at this slide, which has a very interesting write-up saying how different job titles require different communication skills. If you take the role of a secretary, she would need good proficient in writing skills. Proficient could mean speed also here. And she should be a good listener. Finance associate or people from the finance department, ability to communicate clearly to client and others, and number crunchers. Product manager, develop and communicate product strategies. Sales representative, excellent oral communication, follow-up skills and ability to draft proposals, so good written skills also. personal manager. General knowledge of proposal preparation, good oral, written and excellent communication skills. Production manager, ability to write and read, listening to grievances, ability to conduct interviews. Contracts administrator, ability to communicate precisely to employees working under his supervision. Because unless the instructions are clear, the contract work will not be fulfilled the way it should be.